pick me. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another Friday night live stream. Random. Last time it was like at 7 and now it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Somebody asked, actually I think it was Stephanie, but somebody asked if I could do a live stream every Friday, and I think at least for the rest of this month I can. So I'm going to try to do them. I would say a time, but like especially my Fridays. So welcome to another 50-minute live stream. I decided to call it the Belated Valentine's Day live stream because that's what it is. IDK might be in jail if anyone's going to show up, because this is actually for reals random. But I'm just going to wait a while till people show up. Until then, anyone in the chat who just randomly shows up, pick me. Hold on. Let me real quick try maybe tweeting this and seeing if I can get anyone to come. See, now I know why people, actually announce live streams beforehand, because it's like, that way people want to show up. Wow, look at that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to try to do one every Friday. The time is to be announced, but that's why you should follow me on Twitter at @official_RCU, because I will just tweet it at random and be like, hey guys, ready to live stream? All right. So I'm going to follow the same format as last time. And just kind of be like talking about topics that I didn't get to talk. I actually did a couple videos this week, so I'm kind of proud of myself. But I was actually editing the video right now, but I actually have to go around like 10, like in an hour or so. And I was like, I can either finish editing this video and put that up and do a live stream. And I thought doing a live stream was better. Quickly, live streaming. So today I'm just going to talk about all the stuff that I didn't talk about this week. One of the biggest events being the Guion Chart Awards. I don't know how many people watched that, but it was a big event that happened in K-pop this week. So I wanted to talk about the award show. Now, when it actually aired originally, I was like going to work. Like, it was literally like where I live, it was like 5 a.m. So I woke up, watched a bit of it, saw Icon Dab or Bobby Dab, and like then I just kind of went to work. But I kind of went back. So I'm mostly going to be talking about the performances that I liked and yeah. Hold on. Pick me. If you're in the chat, say hi. Say hi. Also, if you know people who might be interested in, tweet the link. Get a lot of people up in the chat so we can talk and stuff. Hold on. Pick me. Pick me. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a couple more minutes, maybe like 3, and then I'll officially get started. But for people who are already in the chat, if you have any topics you want me to talk about, if you want to tell me how your week was, if you want to tell me if you're going to the EXO concert, how excited you are for that, go ahead and put that in the chat, and we can get started soon. No. Pick me. I'm gonna Facebook. I'm gonna Tumblr it. Actually, I don't know my Tumblr login. I'm also dying. Oh my god. Okay. Pick me. Oh, someone's stuck in my head. I don't understand. Okay. Not for real though. Okay. Hey guys. Okay. 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 I need to really stop saying that. I'm going to just real quick, literally not saying anything. Nice. Currently, how boring of me. Okay. I keep saying okay. Okay, cool. I have everything I need. Who is your ex? Well, let me just do some questions. Hey guys. Hi. Ravenly asks, who's your EXO bias? Mine's Chanyeol. That's kind of hard, but I'd have to say probably Dio. I was really that was 2 years ago. During the Overdose era, I was really into EXO, and then leading up into Call Me Baby, I was really into EXO. I kind of I still really like them, hence why I'm going to their concert, but I'm kind of backed up from them a bit. But I would have to say my faves are probably Dio and Kai, maybe? I really like Shumin too, but I don't know if he's my fave. Hey, who's your bias in SNSD? I love Taeyeon. Have you heard of Rain? Hello, Flute Monster K-pop lover. Nice name. My bias in SNSD is Yuri, but I do really like Taeyeon's voice. I really liked her solo album, and I really liked Rain. I really hope, because I know she really likes rock songs, hence the kind of feel of but I like the more R&B type stuff she does. That's why I really liked Rain more. So I hope she does more songs like that. What's up, Michelle? Anyway, I hate the fact that this is so laggy because I feel like I'm so far in the future. Okay. Okay, so first up is, who is your Super Junior bias? Okay. Maybe I can point him out. Okay, let me switch views. Which one is it? Nope. Donghae. He's my favorite. It's actually really funny because before Kibum, I think it's Kim Kibum, before he left, I was freaking in love with him. So as you can probably imagine, I was freaking devastated when he just stopped promoting with them and stopped appearing, and during the Sorry era where he just wasn't on music shows with them. I was like, okay, what's going on? But him and Donghae were I don't know, they seemed really close. So when I watched fan camps and stuff like that of Kibam, Donghae would always be there. So I kind of just transitioned on to Donghae when Kibam left. But yeah, it's Donghae. He's my favorite. Okay, so first topic of the day. Actually, I'm gonna wait to do the guy on Chart Awards, and I'm just gonna do small stuff. So a big thing that happened for BTS is that they got a new CF deal, and it's with SK Telecom, which I think is a telephone provider or something, but it's really big. Right now, Sohyun is the face of it, Sohyun from AOA, but they partnered with them, and I don't know if they're official models now or if they're just doing the CF, but the official Twitter for SK Telecom was uploading previews and things like that of them, and it looks so cute and so adorable, so I'm really excited for that. Moving on, I don't know how many of you guys watch Produce 101, because I'm just kind of roughly into it. I read up about updates. I've only watched part of episode 1, so I'm a flop. But yeah, for any of you who are into it, how many of you watch it, and who are you rooting for, and how did you feel? Just today, the newest episode that aired, they eliminated 40 of the girls from the show. So now it's only 60. No, to go to work in a half an hour, but I'm here now. Hey, I actually have to go in like an hour as well. So we'll probably leave at the same time. I love you so much. I love you more. Ms. Baby Shawel. Baby Shawel. Pick me, pick me. But yeah, so I guess the big news for Produce 101 was that with the recent ranking, a contestant from Jellyfish, Kim Sejong, is it Jung Sejong or Kim Sejong? She actually overtook Somi, Jung Somi, who was basically like the ace coming into the show because she was already kind of popular since she appeared on, I was about to say Show Me the Money, 16, the Mnet reality show where JYP put together twice. She appeared on that and she was kind of like the most popular one, and people just kind of knew she was going to debut, but the Sejong girl passed her and I'm like, dang, slay sis. I'm not really into it, but I'm wondering who's going to win. Well, I definitely think Somi's going to make it. I'm surprised that she didn't like forever maintain the #1 spot, but I definitely think she's going to get into it. I think the Sejong girl, she's going to become like a hit because people are going crazy over her. Other than that, I'm not really, I really hope, because I know a lot of people hate Chanmi, but which was the girl who was like supposed to debut on SNSD. So she's been like a trainee since like 2000. But I know a lot of people don't like her because they think she's arrogant. But she's like, I don't know. I feel really bad for her because she's been out this for like, I don't know, what, 16 years, and she still hasn't debuted. Or I guess 10 years. I think she was a trainee since 2000, and like she still hasn't debuted, and she literally watched the group that she was supposed to be into like reach the top. So that must hurt, and I really just want her to debut because she has like, I don't know, she has nothing else to do, y'all. She has nothing else to do, y'all. Pick me, pick me, pick me. What else? What else happened, guys? You guys need to help me out here. I was, I haven't been. Oh, Taemin, Slayman, Bayman, every single Dayman is coming back with a comeback. And it's about to snatch all of us bald, not just me, not just you, but all of us. And I'm really excited for that. He's gotten very hot, and I'm proud of him. Dio released. He was. Oh, hey, hey, hey. What do you think of Kim Soo-hyun's sister? You think she would be do good because she's related to him? Nah. I feel like that kind of backfired on her. Because I get her and the one that's like Junsu from JYJ's cousin mixed up. But one of them is actually really, really good at singing. And I feel like they kind of got a negative, how do you say, like a negative image by trying to use the whole, well, I'm related to this famous person. And if they would have just coasted on their talent, I feel like that would have been better than trying to like media play it. I think it was the one who's Kim Soo-hyun's sister, but I don't know, because I really don't see people going crazy over her. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, Dio, he was the second person to release a digital single under the SM Station project. And I don't know, I mean, I think most people already know because they performed it at the Mamas, but I know XOL know for sure that the song Tell Me What Is Love is actually an old song. It was Dio's solo when EXO started the Exolution tour back in 2014, and then it was released on their live album. I think it was called like Exology 2014 or something. And then they also performed at the 2014 Mamas. So it was already a song, but it was a short version. Like it was only like a 2-minute thingy, and it was mostly just doing like ad libs, playing up a slow jam. This is my property. What is love? I freaking love this song. But I don't know if y'all know, but R&B is like my top favorite genre. So the fact that Dio is up in here singing us a slow jam and it is his property. I will never know what that actually means or what he says. Does he say this is my property? What does that mean? But yeah, I really, really like it. And they actually extended it and rearranged it. If anyone can tell me who exactly is Yu Young Jin, because I don't know who that is. And apparently I should, because it's just like DOX Yu Young Jin. I'm like, who is that? I'm looking for a new ooh. Uh, H.M. Howard asks, I'm looking for a new K-drama to watch with Lee Jung-suk, and he's Justin's Pinocchio. Um, did you watch the Gaon Awards? I felt bad for EXO. They flew back to Korea for 2 awards and flew back to the States the next day, but Big Bang was awesome. I love that Riri did it again. I love you. You rock. Thank you. Thank you. I was actually going to talk about the Gaon Awards kind of I was actually going to talk about last-ish because just in case people, want to come. But I actually did watch most of it, and I just wanted to do like a rundown of who I thought was good. But yes, I think it's so adorable that Seungri, once again, he sat on Kangin from Super Junior's lap, and during his Pardon Baby, and then he like gives Kangin the mic to sing into it, but like Kangin doesn't know the word, so he's like, what is even going on? But that was really funny. Like literally, Seungri is such a mood maker. Like he's so like essential to these award shows. I also thought it was funny when he accepted the Producer of the Year award for YG, and he made a speech in YG's voice. That was so funny. I have to go. I shall return. Bye. Come back soon. Did you hear The Little Prince by Rio Wook? I like his voice, and his album was great. I was great. I actually really like his voice. When it comes to Super Junior, Kyuhyun is actually my favorite voice, but he's second. Sorry, son, but sorry. But yeah, I actually haven't checked it out yet. But actually, I was just waiting, because there's a lot of music that I have, like, I guess, lined up to check out. But I was kind of just waiting for somebody because I haven't really seen anyone, like, co-sign it yet. So I was like, oh, was it bad? Like, what is it? Blah, 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 blah. But I definitely do have to still check it out. Ow. Ooh, this is a good topic. Bangs my head forever against the wall. I want Minzy to have a solo. I don't care what, just anything. So Minzy is a member of inactive girl group 2NE1, essentially. And I always felt bad for Minzy because it's like, I don't know, she's never done anything. Like all she did since her debut is what she was told. Like, and I mean that in a sense that like she was good at singing, she was good at dancing, she was good at this. And I get it, she was the youngest member, so she's gonna have to wait after Bomb and Dar and CL to have a solo. But I feel like Minzy, like like 2NE1 at their like peak hype, like a Minzy solo could have did really well. Now, no shade to Minzy, I'm not like she's talented, so this doesn't really matter, but I'm not sure if it would do as well, and I feel like that's what's holding YG back. I feel like YG is too obsessed with Big Bang right now, and the fact that like that whole, like, as much as I love Big Bang Down, like I love Big Bang so much, I felt, not that I felt that Made was unnecessary, because I guess if they were going to have the whole summer, that's fine, but the fact that YG last year didn't utilize the other months for any of his artists, or any of their artists, and just squeezed, did Big Bang over the summer and then squeezed an Icon and then threw out some winter now. I feel like they're not really managing. Like, you have more than Big Bang at this point. You have more than Icon at this point. So please give artists like Akmu, EHE, 2NE1, and whatever solos you have milling around there, because I know you'll be taking the people from K-pop Star, YG, okay, and like put them out. Like it's bad when your own artists are like shading you. I remember I was watching, I think the Darling Children of Akmu were having they're having a live stream on the V app, and I guess somebody asked, because if you guys don't know, they actually came from a survival show. I think it was K-pop Star, and somebody asked them, if you could choose over again, would you would you choose YG? And oh dang, I forgot their names. I forget the guy's name, but Soo Hyun, she said that she would probably go with Yoo Hee Ho's company. And I was just like, and it was shady, but I was like, girl, me too, because they're so talented, and YG, it was like a match made in heaven before, because YG is known for artistic freedom, but then now they threw them in the dungeon. It's like, it's been so long since I heard my Acme babies. It's crazy sad. But yeah, basically, I feel like YG Entertainment doesn't trust that Minzy can sell well, and that's why they're never gonna give her a solo. Did you hear about SM Entertainment posting a new video every week? Yes, that's part of their SM Station project. It's actually more centered around the fact that they're putting out a new digital song every week. The first one was Taeyeon's Rain, and now this one is Dio's Playing of a Slow Jam. This is my property. What is love? And I think that Dio's music video was the cheapest thing ever. It was a freaking PowerPoint slideshow. I wanted Dio to be in like a dark abyss, emerge from it, and be like, "This is my property." But no, it was just like pictures of him recording. I was mad. I was furious. Who do you think should be the next K-pop idol in a group to have a solo debut? Can I be honest with you? Well, okay, I don't know. I mean, I know this is never going to happen because he's like -7 years old, but I would really be 100% here for a Jungkook solo, especially if he got creative control, because I feel like the music that he recommends and he covers, it's like the type of music I really like Tori Kelly, Troye Sivan, things like that. It's just kind of R&B-ish acoustic type stuff, and I feel like if he was with his voice and his musical style, I would so be here for a Jungkook solo. If not Jungkook, probably Baekhyun from EXO. He also is somebody that I think could really hold his own as a soloist. As for girls, I would say, ooh, that's so hard. Well, she already had a debut, but I would say I would want Hyorin to come back, Hyorin from Sistar. And I also would want to see a Soyu solo. She's done a lot of duets, but she's never just done her own song. And I would want to see what kind of song she would put out. I think Chen Baekhyun, woo, and Dio should sort of form a subunit from EXO. They should. I mean, that was basically Miracles in December, right? Yeah, they were the only ones who sang the song. No shade, unpopular opinion, XOL Drag Me, but I really think Sing For You should have been a Chen Baekhyun Dio song. I'll just give you my social security number so you can come kill me, XOL. Taemin is younger. Taemin is the youngest in SHINee, and he was the first to do a solo in SHINee. Yeah, that's true, but Taemin, when he did his first solo, he was 21, and Jungkook's only 19. So, but then again, I remember I was actually discussing this, and somebody pointed out that when Seungri did his first digital single, he was actually only 19 too. He's so older than me. I didn't realize he was only 19 when he did that. And looking back, he was taking off his shirt and being in bed and stuff. So, yo. What groups do you want to have a comeback? Rania. Did you guys see what's happening to Rania? So Rania was supposed to have a comeback in February. Rania is basically this super cool group who kind of does really cool music. Recently they came back with Demonstrate, and they really got some buzz because they added a half black, half white girl into the group. And so her name is Alex, and so she kind of promoted with them, and everyone was kind of skeptical because they're like, is she really in this group or is she just a feature? Because she couldn't speak Korean, and they didn't put her in the original video, so it was kind of messy. But after they promoted and she went back home, like to America in like December, and she hasn't been back since. And they actually pushed back their comeback because of it. So a lot of people are curious as to what's going on, because she's like tweeting things like, if I could tell you guys, I would, but I can't. And like, I wish I wasn't kept in the dark either, and things like that. So I really want them to come back all together, because I don't know, I feel like it would just be a sad waste if after, you know, getting our hopes up and getting Alex's hopes up that she was in this group, you know, they would just kick her out. But the thing is, I also just want them to clear it up, because I don't think it's fair either for Rania to not come back because they're waiting for Alex. I don't know. It's hard. If that guy from Teen Top can have a solo, Minzy should. Honestly, yeah, YG fans are about to drag me, but sometimes I feel like YG is not as edgy as they try to promote themselves as, because it's like here's this group who got popular off of hip-hop music, is always like cutting edge. G-Dragon is always wearing all different kinds of weaves and dreadlocks. Same thing with Taeyong, but it's like I feel like they only like want things that is a surefire will be successful. Like back when 2NE1 was super, super hot, trendy, they put Bomb out and they put Sindara out and they put CL out, but when CL's digital track didn't like do as well as they thought it would, all of a sudden she doesn't get another solo or anything like that. And then like, where's Minzy's solo? And I feel like it's because they don't trust her. With this whole Big Bang, they kept on having Big Bang come back all throughout the summer, but that's because they really trusted in Big Bang, because Big Bang always has good results. And then they have Icon, and I don't know, it's just like, do you not think these people will do well? I'm so confused. Oh, doctor, feel good. Come make me feel real good. Du, 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 du. Everybody's looking for something. No, my favorite song of Rania's though is Masquerade. That song, money, we have lots of money, and it flows like honey. That song was a bop. Do you know when Pink Punk from YG is supposed to debut? I've been really looking forward to them seeing them, but I haven't heard anything in ages. It was actually funny. I was talking with one of her friends, and they're like, yeah, I came into K-pop like in 2011 or something, and I remember hearing rumors about the new girl group debuting, and now it's 2016, and they still haven't debuted. Like, do you realize that Pink Punk was supposed to and rumored to debut before Winter came out, before GOT7 came out, before Red Velvet came out, before even like I'm pretty sure 2013 groups like BTS and like things like that. Like they literally, so many people have debuted in the time span that they could have. Which disbanded groups do you want to come back? Cara. One time. Let's see. Who else? Huh. Oh, SS501. But well, the thing is, I liked SS501, no, because Kim Hyunjin can go. I never really liked SS501, but that SS501 triple S subunit, I liked I'm your man, I'm living 그대여, da 오늘도. They actually did come back, but I don't really like their comeback that much. Also, do you feel like the cameras are less biased or more biased for 4 minutes hate? I only watched that music video once because unfortunately I don't like that song that much. But is it like too much on here? Is that what you mean? Because probably. Yeah, you said it right. As a Black K-pop fan for 2 years, I think it's cool that they added a Black member and she's a one of color, but still. I'm so confused. Rainia, including Alex, should come back soon because IDK have Korean fans reacted, but many international fans thought it was revolutionary. Yeah, that was a big uproar. Well, I feel like it was half and half. Like some people were like, hey, Alex, get that, flirt with all the oppas or whatever. There's it's actually really cute because Alex, she does Periscope. She used to do Periscope live streams or whatever, and like people would like be like, oh, make sure you talk to Jackson. and she'd be like, hey, she was funny. But yeah, I definitely think she should come back. And I remember a lot of people were going crazy, but also a lot of people were skeptical because a lot of people felt that they were just using her for publicity and saying she was part of this group, but in reality, she was just going to be a feature to kind of get them some buzz for this new comeback. So, I mean, I think I was one of the more skeptical people because I was like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But at the same time, I was like, oh, go, Alex, go. What? Guy in chat awards. I feel like, oh, sorry, let me see. I mean, that a lot in K-pop, a lot of people that have darker members, Kai, I'm looking at you, as a black K-pop fan, I get hurt sometimes, and everyone calls them black or unattractive. How hot is Kai? Fix yourself. I feel like, oh, okay. Because I was like, does anyone say unattractive? Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's really messy when like darker skinned idols are picked on because as much as a lot of people defend it and say, well, it's their thing or whatever, they're just joking and everyone's laughing. I know for a fact, like for example, he doesn't really seem like he likes it anytime the VIX members do it. So I don't really see where fans are getting that they enjoy it or they're poking fun. And yeah, also as a darker skinned person, I'm just kind of like, no. Do you like Amber and Scott's YouTube channel? Oh yeah, What the Pineapple? It's so cute, and I think it's so cool that she's just like out here YouTubing the YouTube struggle, girl. She knows me. Scott is her friend, right? He's cute. I thought they were gonna use her so they could have a better. I thought they were gonna use Alex so they could have a better chance at making it in America. I heard that as well because apparently she has like some hookup to like Def Jam records or something. But I mean, it's hard to say because at the same time, I feel like Alex was doing well, but it's not like in particular like she was Beyonce. So I feel like they were kind of using each other in a sense, but yeah, I could also see that. I don't know. I was just real skept. I was real skept when she first came in. I'll be honest. Ooh, money, he has lots of money, and it flows like honey. So finally, what everyone has been waiting for, I'm going to talk about the Guy on Chatty Awards. Now, first of all, I thought it was really, really funny because on Twitter, I saw people arguing about some of the awards, like because we'll talk about the special awards, but things like #1 artists for like digitally for the month or #1 artist physically for the quarter. I heard people saying, oh, they're being biased to Big Bang, things like that. People need to know that the Guy on Charts is based on sales and sales alone. Therefore, before the Guy on Chart even happened, you could literally go on Wikipedia, look up who had the most downloaded singles for each month and know who is going to win the awards. Like, it's not a surprise and it's not a guess and there's nothing biased about it because they're literally just taking sales. So that's why like EXO is up here winning 3 out of 4 of the physical awards because Love Me Right, Exodus, and Sing For You, of course, EXO being EXO, were the most sold. So I just thought it was really ridiculous that people were really trying to fight it. I was like, sisters, y'all should have bought your faves album more. Like, what are you doing? But yeah. Yeah. So I'm not really gonna talk about that because that is basically obvious. Although, like, slay the good Big Bang sis because like literally they just dominated May, June, July, August. I remember I was watching it. I was like, can they not just give Big Bang all of their awards at once? Like, do they really have to keep going up to the stage? But I thought that was funny. And EXO was being monsters as well. And I thought that was funny. New Artist of the Year went to iKON and GFriend. So this is what confused me. There was New Artist of the Year, Discovery of the Year, which had the whoo, look at me, which had the categories Hot Trend, World Rookie for Boy and Girl, or Hot Trend for Boy and Girl and World Rookie for Boy and Girl. So I kind of get the Hot Trend award. I get what that means. Something was trendy. I get that Becky Young won it for girls because that da 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 da, or I shouldn't have. I think this is the song that like just took everything by storm out of nowhere. But and I'm sorry, BAP fans, you can drag me to the depths of hell for this one. I did not understand how BAP award because most of the year they were not here because of their most of the year they weren't here because of their their lawsuit, and then when they did come back, honestly, it wasn't that big of a comeback. Like, no offense to BIP because I know they work really hard, but it just wasn't as well received. So I was kind of confused as to how BIP won the Rookie Award. But I think people were most confused because for the World Rookie, 17 won, but for who 17 debuted last year. But for the World Rookie Girls, AOA won, and they debuted in 2012. So a lot of people were saying that a Rookie Award or the New Artist of the Year Award, which is what G-Friend and Icon got, is different from the World Rookie Award. New Artist of the Year is like, you know, a 2015 artist, but World Rookie is somebody who made an impact internationally. So a lot of people are equating AOA's win to the fact that they debuted in Japan. So that kind of was their whole world reach out. And then 17 got it because I think their album was like on the world charts or something for a while. But it was kind of confusing. And I know even awards like this, it's kind of like if you come, they want to give you something. So I was kind of like, okay, sis. But at the same time, I was like, well, I'm not going to hate on them getting award. Bye. But yeah, I was just like, that's kind of weird. And I saw a couple of people were upset because Twice didn't get nominated or win the Female New Artist of the Year award. But even as a Twice fan, I have to say, no offense, but they didn't really touch G-Friend in terms of their accomplishments in 2015. So I definitely think G-Friend deserved it. But I also think the whole scandal with Suey. I think it had some kind of weight on their attendance or something. I don't know. I heard that kind of affected it. Other than that, I don't think there's much of a big deal. A lot of people were trying to drag BTS because they won K-pop World Hallyu Star Special Award, which that long title, sis. We need to cut these titles. But I mean, I feel like they kind of deserved it. I mean, they had that whole concert. Like they had like a bunch of tour dates overseas. But yeah. Ooh, do you think Twice will have a comeback soon? I feel like they might take a while since what happened was Tsui. Ooh Ah was good, but I wanted more music from him. There's actually a rumor coming back that they're actually having a comeback in March because apparently JYP updated their schedule and had set updated their schedule, and they said that they're having some type of, they scheduled a showcase, like the schedule shows that they're having a second album showcase on like the 20th of March or something like that. So people basically hinted at that they're coming back. Interesting enough, a lot of people are also speculating that Red Velvet is making a comeback because the official Weekly Idol site or Twitter or something put out a tweet or like some kind of message stating that they want people to call in for Red Velvet. They did this one segment on Weekly Idol where fans can call in and ask requests of their idol. So they sent out a call for Red Velvet fans to call into the call center. Not only that, but during the Guy and Chart Awards, Yeri and Wendy were clearly wearing wigs. A lot of people also feel that Irene and Joy were wearing extensions, and then Silgi, she had like some dye in her hair. So a lot of people felt like she was trying to hide it in her ponytail. So a lot of people also think that Red Velvet's coming back. So Red Velvet versus Twice, y'all, it's happening. Oh, bye. Bye, guys. Bye. I'm super new to the K-pop and K-drama fandom, so I was wondering how you got into K-pop and got into drama fever and such. Um, K-pop was actually okay. So this is the story of my life, searching for the right. I was actually a fan of anime first, and through anime like OSTs and like openings and endings, I became a fan of J-pop. And then while I was looking up J-pop, it was at a time where a lot of J-pop, K-pop artists, well, not a lot. It was mostly like Boa, TVXQ, and like Rain, specifically, were crossing over and trying to break into the Japan market. So I actually found a Rain song, a Japanese Rain song, and I really liked it. And I thought it was really cute. So I kept searching for more stuff of his, but of course, his Japanese discography was really small compared to his Korean discography. So it was only a short time before I started to seep in to like the Korean stuff. And then I found out he was a part of JYP. And that's when I found groups like the Wonder Girls and then like 2PM and things like that. And that kind of opens me to the K-pop world. As for K-dramas, I think because I watched J-dramas for a long time. And I remember watching a K-drama, the first K-drama thing, a Korean entertainment thing I ever watched was actually a movie. It was called Millionaire's First Love. And I'm not sure if I found that because of J-dramas or I just randomly found it. But after that, I started just like looking into more. But welcome to the world. Do you know when NCT is debuting? I need to start memorizing the names. I do not. That is actually, I don't really follow the SM boy rookies that much. So I'm not really sure, but somebody said that apparently some debut is set for spring regarding SM. So I'm guessing spring. Woo! Flute Monster says, I got into K-pop because I was wondering what the hype about Oppa Gangnam Style was. Wasn't a fan of it. Saw the suggestions. Found Wonder Girls. Yes, sis, you better find Wonder Girls. Make Sarah good for yourself. SNSD did research and found a new love for music. I found it so surprising that people legit, when people like, because I've been in for so long, I'm like a freaking grandma when it comes to K-pop, that like when people say certain things got them into it, I'm like, wow, really? Like when people say that legitimately Gangnam Style was what got them into K-pop, I was like, wow, really? Because I remember like all the K-pop fans were kind of like, because it's like a whole big thing I think about K-pop fans, who's going to be the first one to make it in America? And so when it was Psy, people were like, man, really? So all the K-pop fans were just like, oh my God. But like, I was interested that like, it's actually interesting that a lot of K-pop fans actually got into Gangnam Style. Also, one that I hear a lot is like seeing SD. SNSD, they kind of tried to break into the market with the boys, and people say, oh, I saw SNSD, or when they say that they saw Wonder Girls Nobody, I'm like, yes, you knew what to do when you saw Nobody. And just like these different stories that I never thought would actually be a reason why people got into K-pop. I guess I don't know, it's crazy. 2000, ooh, wow, look at me. Kitty Cat asks, 2000 KCON 2016. Will you be joining this year? Which artists do you want to see? To be honest, if I do go to KCON 2015, most likely will be the one in New York. And so whatever artist they give me, I'll take. But if I do happen to somehow make it to the KCON LA, I really want to see BTS, Rebel, Red Velvet, Twice, Wonder Girls. Who else? I want to see Vix. Um, Big Bang, of course. All of them, not just G-Dragon. Sorry, G-Dragon, but I love me some Tops. So, I'd like to see Minner. Oh, Minner. I would like to see Winner because my new love for Minnow is next level, and we need to connect. Oh my God, what did I think? We need. Listen, don't take me with a grain of salt. But yeah, but did you guys see? I actually wrote a post on it. Writer in the making. But on President's Day, so if you guys don't live in America, President's Day is February 15th, and it's actually George Washington's birthday. So it's just like a day to celebrate the president. So in honor of President's Day, KCON 2000 or the KCON Twitter tweeted some pictures of the dollar bill, but with faces of K-pop leaders on it, and on it was Twice as Nayeon. They did one of her, Rap Monster from BTS, Bobby from Icon, and Jimin from AOA. And so at first everyone was like, oh, silly joke, but then a lot of people were like, oh, are they giving us hints as to who's gonna come to KCON 2016? Because according to that, that means Twice, BTS, AOA, and Icon are coming, and I would be freaking down for that. But I'm not sure, because I'm not sure if it would be considered too early to start teasing groups or confirming groups, but I was really hyped about that. I get made fun of so much for liking K-pop, and I feel like people only judge me because it's from another country. What kind of reactions do you usually get from non-K-pop fans about K-pop? Let's see. When I was in high school, I don't think a lot of people knew what it was, but somehow I successfully got every single one of my closest friends into it. And to this day, I personally take credit for single-handedly spreading the Hallyu wave. You're welcome. It's like, but yeah, so it wasn't really a big thing. It was just a thing that we did, we talked about on the bus and things like that and in class, but it wasn't really, it never was a case of anyone having a chance to make fun of me, because it was just it would never really be brought up. But I can understand, because when I was an anime fan, and I was an anime club, and people used to be like, what is this nerd crap to me? So I would just be like, as long as because I feel like it's harder when you don't have anyone else into it. For me, it was not everyone in the world has to love it, and I don't care if I might get teased for it, because I have friends that I can share amongst. But I feel like it would be pretty hard if it was just me who liked it, because for a while it was, and I was just like, oh my god, I found this new awesome thing, I need to tell people, I need to show people. And so I ended up getting my friends into it, but I imagine it would be really, really hard. Now that I'm in college, I don't care, which is, oh god, listen to all the youngins up in here. Let me give you some advice. Let old Jay give you some advice. I mean, it's hard, and I get what other people think is always going to affect you, and it's kind of hard to just be I don't care what other people think. But because I was like that in high school, I was like, oh well, I don't want anyone to think I'm lame, and I don't want blah blah blah. But once you get to that stage of not really caring what people think and liking something and cherishing it because it makes you happy and you enjoy it, oh, is that a load off? Now, as you can see, this is my room, and I have a bunch of K-pop posters up, and my friends and people come in here all the time, so clearly they see all the stuff. And sometimes I get weird looks, but I'm like, oh, this, that, and the third, this is what it is. My best friend in college, he teases me all the time, but he's he doesn't like it at all. I showed him a couple, because I actually had one of my old friends that I made when I was a freshman. He was into K-pop, so we would try to get my other friend into it, and he just was not for it. But he's very tolerant, I guess. If I need to spaz out, he'll be like, okay, I don't know who these people are. Listen, so far, I got him to know who EXO is, and that is it. When I play something EXO, he knows what's up. But my best friend here, he's really tolerant of it, I guess, and he's just kind of cool with it. He does tease me, but he's cool with it. And then, of course, Jazz. She hosts the podcast with me. She's also a good friend of mine who's equally obsessed, so it's fun to spaz. But I would say that it is really annoying, because people are just whoa. But it's just I don't know. It just seems so silly to tease somebody because of that. To me, I don't know. It just seems dumb. Where is KCON? When usually held? When and where? I really want to attend sometime. So for the past, I think it started in 2013. So for the past 3 years, it's been held in LA. I don't know what exact convention center it's held in. But last year they expanded it to an East Coast version that was in New York. Well, it was really in New Jersey, but they called it KCON New York, and it was pretty fun. I went and I did some stuff for Drama Fever. Like I filmed a video for them. So that was fun. That one was completely outside, which was like hell on earth because it was freaking hot. The one in LA actually started outside, but now it's inside. But I actually didn't get to see anyone famous. I had a chance to go to the concert, but I couldn't go. So it sucked. But it was overall fun. It was cool. I'm Mexican and I do speak Spanish and English and not Korean, but I don't really care if they call it weird. It's music and I love it. Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's true. I don't understand why people are just so fed up. Like, I guess in theory it's kind of weird, because you don't understand the lyrics most of the time. But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of cool, and it's a testament to like how music's universal. Because even if I don't know what they're saying, I can still like feel. Like for example, when Taeyeon sings "You Are," that's one of her. It's one of her songs at the I on her I album. Literally, that like touches me, and I don't know what she's saying, but it's kind of actually cool when you don't know what they're saying because it's like you just use the music and the melody and the harmonies and things like that, and you kind of interpret and you make your own emotions and your own story for the song. And then like literally I like cried when she was singing that song because it's like I feel the emotion so much and like I get it. And Young who Eat by Zion T. That's another one. And it was so weird because I would listen to that song and I was like, this song is so catchy. And then like there was a point in time where I was going through a hard time. I was just listening to it and I kind of interpret it as like a, just chill. Like I know you like I'm having a tough time. And then like I just like I was like, this is how that song makes me feel. I wonder what the lyrics are. And I read it and like the lyrics were literally a carbon copy of how the song made me feel. And I was like, holy crap, music is language. Does KCON include the concert or it's separate? So for KCON New York, it's actually, well, that last year was free, but you had to pay for the concert tickets, and that was anywhere from like, I don't know, these are fake prices. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna say like maybe $70 to like 150-ish. I'm not quite sure. For KCON LA, um, you have to pay to get into the convention and then pay for concert tickets separately. And I think it's either if you buy a convention pass, you are given engagement passes, which is so you can go to like fan meets with the artists or different events. And I don't know if you buy the concert tickets, you get engagement passes. It comes with like 2 or 3 engagement passes, and it's basically like, oh, a ticket to get into like the Got7 fan side or like the AOA, the other thing that they're doing over there. So yeah. When my brother found out that I liked K-pop, he would always call me a weeaboo, a weibo, like the Chinese Twitter. Like, first of all, if he's gonna slander you, do it correctly. Weeaboo is for anime Japanese wannabe, okay? Koreaboo is for K-pop nerds. Tell him to get his teasing together. Is it just me when people call Luhan the Chinese Justin Bieber? I mean, I mean, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, his current discography now that he's out of EXO is kind of low key giving me Justin Bieber, Austin Mahone cues, like that good, and like, um, you got me so excited. That's a bop though. He needs to stop using autotune. Stop Luhan and autotune 2K16. My sister makes fun of me, but I caught her watching a K drama by herself. She got me so excited. Lou is my jam. Let these people know. People be sleeping on Lou. Listen, K Nicole, people be sleeping on Lou, and it's up to you and me to make sure the world knows about this hidden bop. That one is such a bob that I got over the fact that like he was using terrible auto tune in it. That's how much I'm out here for Luhan. You got me so excited. So I'm going to be casting for about 5 more minutes and then I have to go. So if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, let me know. You got me so excited. What? Blow like a flu. Oh. I think that was all that I wanted to cover today, y'all. So once again, if anyone wants or has anything you want to talk about, just love to talk about it with you. So just let me know in the dibbly doo blow like a flu. Ooh. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now, I guess. Thank you for coming. I'll be back next Friday. Next Friday, bring topics, bring anything you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it here for about an hour. See you guys next time on the Friday night live stream. Say bye to each other and be nice, okay? Say bye. Say bye in the chat. Say goodbye. You got me so excited. Dibbly do. Wow, where's my thing? Bye.